Maurice, what are you live on right now?
Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show. I'm your host, Miss Nikki Rich. I'm so excited. We have our special guest in the house. We have the one and only Miss Lynette. We have Chantal, and we have Maurice in the house. We got the Urban Flesh Eaters. Yes. We are excited to talk about this amazing film. And guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show for the first time, Miss Lynette. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I did something with you, but it wasn't the Nikki Rich show back in 17.
Yes.
Trying to, yeah. But thank
Yes.
you for having us.
Yes, we're so honored to have you. You are amazing. We love the work that you have been doing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So
Thank
tell
you.
us, I want to first start off by saying congratulations on all your success. Tell us a little bit about how Urban Flesh Eaters came about.
Well, thank you again for having us and thank you for your kind words. Urban Flesh Eater started about 10 years ago, actually, when Rob Bass, legendary hip hop artist, came to me and said, I want you to write me a zombie movie because he is a zombie fanatic and thinks he's a zombie connoisseur. And he wanted me to write it. And at that time, I wasn't really writing films yet, I was writing plays. He brought it back to my attention back in like 2021, 22, when I was actually now a filmmaker. And I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. And then grabbed my niece and we just started writing it. And then now we're here.
Yes. Now you worked together before. Now, what makes this project different than all the other projects that you worked on?
With who? With Rob or with
Rob,
these
yes.
two? Well, we've only Rob and I've worked on the play, our play Who's
Mm-hmm.
This Sleeping in My Bed, and usually he's a little more behind the scenes, like quiet. This time
Mm-hmm.
he was a little more vocal about things, so I had to deal with that. So it's a little different because he was one of the executive producers. We self-funded this film, so I had to really work in collaboration with him, and we just work a little differently because we work on different schedules. You know, I work during the day more. He's more of a night bird, and so it was
Mm-hmm.
like was clashing with that. But we made it work, and we got it done.
Now, Chantal, tell us a little bit about Sin. Now, you had an amazing, I would say, draw, uh, just emotional character. How did you come about, just getting in that emotional state? Tell us about your just getting in that like emotional draw.
Yeah, well, Lynette wrote a very in-depth character when she wrote Sin. So thank you, Lynette, for writing such an amazing character. And
Mhm.
yeah, at Sin, she is a widow, she's a mother, and she's trying to survive. So I think as far as tapping into her, I just focused on just the situations that were at stake as far as her and her children, her grieving. We as humans can all tap into a form of grief, whether it's a person
Mhm.
thing, we've all lost something or someone at some point in life. So I think I just focused on her grief. I focused on the fact that she was a mother and a caretaker, and ultimately a Black woman trying to survive and in need of love and affection as well. So that's what I focused on in terms of preparing for the character.
Did you ever take some of that home with you? Because that's kind of hard a little bit, just to break away from.
Well, as far as, and Maurice and I spoke about this previously, but as far as like my acting style and technique, I'm Meisner
Hmm.
based and Meisner trained. So when I'm on set, when I'm filming, I'm in it, the character, everything is real. And then once cut is called, I'm back to being Chantal. But as far as like something that I feel like I do take with me, as far as like just being a human, being a Black woman, um, dealing with everyday struggles of life, like that's something that I can't take off, right? So
Hmm.
that comes with me with any character that I play. So I think that that's the beauty of what we do as actors, is that there is a part of us that is ingrained in our characters, and for that I'm grateful, because it's easy to connect and relate and tap in. So
When you read that script, how did you know? Okay, you said, "Oh, this is me. This is the one I want to do. This is what I want to do. This is the character I want to pursue."
when Lynette called me, she called me and said, I have this script. I have you in mind for this role. So when I read it, it wasn't a question. It was just like, let me read this story and see what's going on. So I was already excited and honored, and just grateful that she gave me the call.
Hmm.
So I knew that I would be working with Maurice. I knew that, and I knew Maurice prior. We worked together on a series called Wicked City prior. So I already knew that. I love and trust Lynette. So it wasn't even a question. It was just like, I was just excited. I remember reading the script, and it, like, to me, the words just came off of the page. The story came off the page. And I thought it was just so interesting. So I was just honored, and I was ready to get started.
Nikki,
Yeah.
can I just jump in and say that what Chantel is not talking about also is that I met her back in 2020, and
Hmm.
I keep forgetting what year it is. I don't think we've ever confirmed what year it was. She says 20, I said 21, but I told her that I was going to write a movie for her that I wanted her to lead. And now we're here in 20, well, it was 2024. And that when I wrote that movie, I knew immediately that I was writing it with her in mind.
Wow.
And that was what I wanted. So my whole thing was she just needed to say yes. And I'm glad she did.
It's all about time, right?
I think you're breaking up, or is
That
that
is
me?
amazing.
Okay. Is that me, guys? Or is that Nikki? That
No.
was Nikki? Okay. You were breaking up. Okay.
Was it me?
Yeah, it was you, but you're back.
Okay. All right. Now, Maurice, tell me about you. Blaze. Tell us a little bit about Blaze. And how did you get into Blaze? Because Blaze is a little bit of he got a little bit going on too. He's a hero. Tell us a little bit about your character.
Well, my character Blaze is the male protagonist of the film. The love, well, doesn't start out as the love interest of Sin,
Hmm.
but he works for it. Obviously, and he earns that, which you got to earn that love by the end of the film. Um, he's misunderstood, which
Yeah.
happens a lot of times when you see a 6 foot, 20 pound black man who doesn't, talk a lot and kind of minds his business. People tend to make assumptions, which is one of the things that we sort of tackle in the film, which happened with me a lot. So I was able to tap into those things that I dealt with in my lifetime. There's sort of a twist in it. I'm kind of dancing around it. There's sort of a twist with my character that I don't want to give away if you have not seen the film. But one of the things that was important was that we we avoided some of the stereotypes and the easily identifiable things that people tend to expect from our
Hmm.
films.
Yes. Now,
Mm.
where can everybody go check it out too?
Oh, Lynette, please.
It's on Tubi and it's on Apple TV. So it's on those two places
Right now.
right now.
Right now.
Yes, right now.
And Lynette, this is your baby. I mean, how are you feeling, right now, just to see your vision come to light?
I mean, as a creative, getting from the starting point to the finish point, it's a lot of work in between. People don't understand what it takes to make a movie
Hmm.
um like this. We did it in 10 days, which was a lot, but we did 12-hour days sometimes, and we did more. There were stunts, and all the actors, because of budget, did their own stunts. I think Maurice always wanted to do his stunts, so we knew we didn't have to worry about a body double for him, But for Chantal, I we was thinking about a body double for her, but she wanted to actually do her stunts, and she did an amazing
She's
job.
talented. She's
Yeah,
really talented.
so everybody did their own stunts. We did have a stunt coordinator on set, and stunt people, but the all the actors did it. So I think just knowing that what it takes to get to this place, um it's overwhelming, and
Hmm.
then you're still antsy because you wanted to do well, and not just because you want to make money, but also because you want people to see the art and what we put into it. The writing, it took 2 years to get to that, and then the 10 days, even though it took 10 days to do it, the blood, sweat, and tears that the actors and the crew put in, to make those 10 days work, and then the post production after that. It took us almost a year to get everything done. So to be here, I feel proud.
Mm.
Hmm.
I'm just a young girl from the Bronx, born in Harlem, raised in the Bronx, New York, and who had dreams. And this was not on my card, my bingo card, to make movies at all. I wanted to be a dancer, and that was it. And then to be here now making films and being a writer and a producer and a woman, a black woman, and who I don't want to go. I mean, I'm going to say for coming from a background where my parents weren't the best parents, you know what I mean? That they
Hmm.
dealt with drugs and things. They're not here. God bless the dead. But to come from that background and to be here and to be doing something so powerful, I feel like it just shows just all the little black girls and little black boys, when they look at us, that you can do it. You know what I mean? And don't wait for nobody to tell you yes. Don't wait for that yes. Get out there and work hard and then make it happen. So I'm really proud. And I'm just proud to say that we're doing really well in Tubi. We are in like four different categories
Yes.
right now. We are moving up. People are watching, people are loving, and I appreciate everyone who's watched. And I want to thank everyone, for supporting us.
And I
Yes,
want
thank
to
you very
say, even when I put out that you were coming on the show, people already were in the comments saying they were loving the film already.
Mm,
So that was
yeah.
truly amazing, getting good feedback. So
Yeah.
that's amazing in itself. So
Yeah,
I love
I,
that.
I'm very happy because as a writer, as a creative, I'm sure we all are sitting back like, "Ooh, what are people going to think?" You know what I mean? The first thing was when these two watched the movie. I was waiting on the edge of my seat because I wanted them to be happy, with,
Mm.
what we did, and they came back and they were happy. And once they gave me their happy, once they gave me the stamp of approval, I was like, all right, let's go. We got this. You know what I mean? Because these are my two leads, and their happiness for me, because I've worked with them over the last few years, both of them. And that was really important for me. That they trusted me in this process, trusted my writing, trusted that I was going to get them and do well by them of this film. That was really important to me.
Most definitely. I don't think Marisa stopped working. He's always working. He never
Yeah,
stops. So I
they
don't know
both
what.
are. They both are in their own rights.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they're both doing films. Chantel is like crossing, she's doing a whole
Yeah,
bunch of dancing and
Chantal.
stuff like that, and she's just busy. Like the two of them, like when I have to get them on schedule to do interviews, it's going back and forth, ping pong. And what's your availability? Because they are so busy.
much.
Yes,
So
because I
today
was
it was
trying to get you guys to come on. You said I gotta check. I gotta check their schedule.
Hmm.
funny because it worked out
Yes.
today. My scenes were I was supposed to film on Beyond the Gates today starting at 2:30 p.m. today, and then
Hmm.
somebody got unfortunately somebody got sick, and it was like, hey, can you come in at 9:35? Yeah, I'm on the way. It just worked out, so yeah, it was good.
That's truly amazing. Congratulations to you all. I mean, I'm I'm just like so proud of everybody, the cast, the whole entire cast, just everything, that's been happening. I've been watching, like it's just been amazing just to see everything unfold, and that, I'm just so proud of you, I tell you. I'm
Thank
over
you.
here cheering you on, you know. I just, you are a legend. You know, we talk about it, you know. You are a
I don't know
legend.
that. I appreciate that. But I may
Cause
live
you
with the
know
legibility.
we talk about that. You are a
Yes, yes,
legend.
yes.
And I
Yes.
tell you, you
Thank
know,
you.
you are making it happen. And you've been doing this for years, for many, many
Hmm.
years. And this is, it's just been unfolding, and it's been getting better and better and better. And your gift, you have a powerful gift, and you deserve
Hmm.
your flowers, you know. And it's happening. 2025 is your year. You're not just on one platform, you're on multiple.
Hmm. Don't make me. They know how I get. I mean, I start crying, so we don't want that. Every Chantel's like sorry because she knows. But thank you, thank you. I think I really appreciate that. It's a lot of work, but I love what I do. We love what we do. You know what I mean? And to be able to be here doing what we love every day, you know what I mean? Chantal running and dancing for people and teaching dance, teaching salsa, not salsa, soca, and
Yes,
on so many and on Tyler Perry's Divorced Sisters, and then we got Maurice over here doing soap opera. He's a soap opera king now, right?
yes,
Who would have guessed that? Never saw that coming ever.
That is
Never.
yes.
crazy. And I just feel like when I met Chantal in 2020, she did Holiday Heartbreak, an independent film in the middle of a pandemic. You know what I mean? And she was already working because Chantal, how long you been out here in these streets?
Um, 2014.
Mm.
So 2014, just working and doing Grey's Anatomy and Tyler Perry stuff and a whole bunch of independent films and Wicked City, 3 seasons of Wicked City that is GLAAD nominated. You know what I mean? Just to be able to do all those things, and she is like constantly working, constantly sought out. You know what I mean? For me, between the two of these people who have done so many things, and I go back to saying that they trusted me with this project. You know what I mean? Like, because they're busy. Maurice, that being on CB, I'm telling you, I need alcohol because I know his head is
Mm-hmm.
just like this right now. Because he and and he did organized crime with SVU, like they're
Everything.
busy. Like I'm so proud of them. And like
Mm-hmm.
all the work they get. I know it's a struggle out here. Like one time Maurice put up the Hungry Hungry Hippo um video. You remember you were saying this is how it is trying to get a
Oh yeah,
role.
yeah. With the auditions, I put out the Hungry Hungry Hippo. We all trying to fight for the little thing. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But they're doing it. You know what I mean? We're
Mm-hmm.
doing it. All of us. I mean, Nikki, look at you. I met you back in 2017 and look at where how far you've come. Like we're all
Yes,
doing it. So
we all
this is
doing
an
it.
amazing time to be young black. Well, I ain't as young as y'all, but young black
Mm-hmm.
and gifted.
Look, we all young.
Can
I'm
I
trying to
and
listen.
can I kind of? I
and
was just gonna
Tony
jump.
Stokes said my favorite.
Oh, hey
Okay.
Tony. Hey Tony. That's right.
I wanted
What
to,
are you saying?
no, I wanted to
You
jump
said,
in real quick and say something that I actually haven't said in any of the other interviews. Um, but I give Lynette her flowers often by the things you've helped me. But on the film, Urban Flesh Eaters, I think one of the most important things that happened on the film was actually off camera when Chantal and I would just sit and have conversations, and I got to get to know her as a person a little bit, and that really did help bring in the chemistry that was required for a lot of the scenes. It just as a person, it made me care
mm-hmm.
more about her character and about her as a person, and want to save, help, be there for that character, not only as the character but as an actor and as a performer, to like give whatever I needed, and for her to have such intensity and be such a giving and emotionally capable actor. I never said it in any of the other interviews, but I admire Chantal. I admire you, and your ability and your gifts and your.
Oh, Maurice. Thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
Those moments were great. Thank you for
Word.
sharing
Especially when you was mama in me. You was giving me the mom. Yeah, you was on me sometimes.
that. It's all right. That's okay. It's all love.
Yeah, I
She,
enjoyed it. I enjoyed
oh my goodness. Oh my God. We got to put them together again. This is a love story
Yes.
on film.
it. Well,
Love
part two.
story.
Part two. Hey, look, part
But
two.
I love this. I love
Me
this.
too.
And we need more black thrillers. I love that, because I love this that we have that too, because
Yeah.
like I say, I went to Comic-Con and we need more of this.
Mm. Well,
you
you,
know.
you bring up a great point. We do need more of it because, and it's funny.
Mhm.
I'm on live as far as Instagram and Facebook, and there are people saying, literally saying, back in high school, we never would have saw this. We never would have thought of
Mhm.
that. And I'm sitting here telling, I literally just said to you, who would have guessed? You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? So just we literally have testaments. We're not just actors. We're not producers. We're not just
Mhm.
creators. We're also testaments to what you can do if you so choose to. So yeah,
To me,
Mhm.
it's
No matter what the
legendary. This is
circumstances,
legendary.
yeah, no matter what your circumstances is or where you come from, because people like to always, to cling to that, like, because of my circumstances, I couldn't do A, B, C, and D. You know what I mean? A lot of us, I mean, I'm probably the oldest one here. So 70s baby, you know what I mean? So we were there was well, I'm not gonna say we struggled
I'm
because I'm gonna
70s,
tell you,
baby. You ain't that old. I'm 70s.
okay, so then we said these two ain't 70s babies.
I'm 70s.
You tell you 70s babies. Okay, so we 70s babies. But just growing up, you know what I mean? And like when I went to see the billboard down in Times Square, it's I don't
Yes,
think
I
if you're not
saw
from New
it.
York, and Chantal is from New York, but if
Mhm.
you're not from New York, you don't understand what it feels like to go into the city and see a billboard in the city you grew up in. Because
Yes.
I'm telling you, that Alicia Keys song, that it just hits differently when that's happening. And Frank Sinatra saying, "If I can make it, I can make it anywhere." I mean, they're just growing up there and then seeing the billboard, it just made me feel so proud. I'm proud. And again, when Maurice is saying this is a testament, I just want people to really know that you can do it. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you put your mind to it, but you have to do it. You got to get up and do it, and you got to get away from those naysayers and get away from the people that are stopping you from being able to be great. Because there's a lot of them. You know, I had to take this journey on my own by myself in a sense. All the people I was coming up with and everything, I had to step aside and say, you know what? I'm going to figure out what I need to do so I could be successful. And I'm not going to worry about, because I'm such a social butterfly. Like, oh, can you come with me? Let's go together. Like, let's go together. Let's skip down the hill together. No, I had to do this by myself because God said, I need you to take this walk alone. And I did. And once I met my mentor, that's when I saw life change. That's when I saw the blessings of God really start to pour out, because the things that I was attached to were no longer attached to me anymore. So I just want people to know that we are just regular people. We are just ordinary people, like John Legend said. But we are people who have gifts. Everybody has a gift. God has given everybody a gift. It's what you do with your gift. Are you going to hide it, or are you going to go and multiply it? And that's what we're doing, and that's what multiplying. It takes two. It's going to take part two of, I'm saying it, of Urban Flesh Eaters, so we can see more of Blaze and Sin and what's going on in their lives.
in his shirt.
In the shirt.
In his
Shirt.
shirt.
You need to frame the shirt. Wait, we need to frame that shirt. Okay, so Nikki, let me just tell you the back story to this shirt. Maurice was upset because when they cut the shirt up, his nipple was out.
Mm-hmm.
So he
Uh-huh.
didn't. He was very, he was feeling, so he was in his feelings about this shirt. And look at it. Look how nice that shirt look.
It's covered up now. I'm good. I'm good. It's right in this region. I'm cool.
Listen, one of the zombies tore your shirt up. That's all. They listen. The zombies not thinking about where to place a tear. They just throwing
Right,
at
right.
you.
Oh, watch the nipple. Rawr, rawr.
Oh my goodness. So I mean, I'm happy, but thank you for that. Thank you for
Yes. Well, I'm just excited for you guys, and I just want to say again, congratulations on all your success and everything that's happening. Everybody can go to Tubi, and where else can they go to?
Apple TV.
Mhm.
Apple TV. Like, I'm telling you, it's so amazing to see, you on multiple platforms, everybody shining on everything that they're on. Miss Chantal, Maurice, we're so excited. Congratulations to the cast and everybody that took part in this amazing, amazing film. Also,
Yes.
I want to let you guys know too, real quickly after this, if you can run for 5 minutes over to IG just to say hi, because I got multiple platforms. If you mind, real quick, to my IG at the Nikki Rich Show. Do you mind for
Okay, you
quick five
broke up a little
minutes?
bit on what you wanted us to do.
Go to
You said go to
IG Live
IG.
for 5 minutes. Go to my IG Live.
You're
I
gonna be on
really,
IG Live, and you want us to come on your IG Live.
yeah, I want you guys to go to IG Live real quickly. 5 minutes after.
Do it right now.
Okay, but I'm
Okay.
confused. Are we going on our own IG Live, or we going to yours?
Mine
Just go to her
after.
IG. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
That's it.
sorry. I'm a little slow
Can you
today. I
hear me
thought
real
today.
clear?
Listen, I
Is it
thought today
clear?
was Thursday. No, you clear. I thought today I'm
Okay.
off today. So yeah. So
Mhm.
yes, I can go
Yeah.
to your IG Live.
But yes, and everybody go to IG Live real quickly. But I just want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Nikki Rich Show. Thank you for being our guest. Make sure you go to Apple TV as well as Tubi to watch Urban Flesh Eaters. Thank you all, and thank you so much for watching the Nikki Rich Show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Bye. You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.